Hi everybody, and welcome to Traveling with Russell, and welcome to a new video. Now today I'm going to try and make the intro short and sweet. We're going to go for a walk around a regional supermarket here in, well, it's not Moscow, this is really outside of Moscow. We're about 250 kilometers from Moscow in a town called Uzunovo. And we're going to go for a walk around their little supermarket here, which is actually quite well stocked. We'll just go and have a look and see what they've got in there. Let's head on inside. So walking in, I'll just point out a few features. Obviously, these are very common in all supermarkets around the world, but plenty of baskets and trolleys. And then they've actually got a Ozon pickup here, which is actually very similar to the Amazon ones in America, where you can basically have things shipped to this address. So obviously, if you live somewhere incredibly remote, like we are, you're going to have it sent here and then just pick it up locally. So yeah, let's head on inside and check it out. So plenty of fruit and veg here. So the most staple of all, cucumbers and tomatoes. It's always a bit of a confusion what the prices are. So yeah, on the back there, 39 rubles, 94 rubles. They kind of pile up all the signage, which is very common here, and you're stuck sort of having to read them all. Lettuce, cabbages, onions. So if anyone wants to figure out exchange rate, so this is rubles, of course. So I didn't look at the daily rate today, but these are big potatoes, by the way. These are more like oven roast. I'd call them jacket potatoes. They're unwashed, are very common, but there's kind of some little bit lower grade ones down here. But overall, nice selection of potatoes, carrots, onions. And over here we got some of the fancy fruit and veg. Here's the plums. What are these? Apricots, oranges, bananas. Bananas don't look amazing, but you can dig a few out of there. So yeah, the signage is always a little bit mixed around here, but that's normal. Some pay-by-weight nuts right there. So yeah, the peanuts, 34 rubles for 100 grams. And then we're going to head in here to Long Life Milk. So I'm kind of going to do this in one walk around. We'll just talk about what we see. They do like to put some of their yogurts out of the fridge here, which I don't really like, but that's kind of normal in Russia. The eggs, good value for eggs. Basic ones, 60 rubles. 44 for the smaller ones, 90. And you can get the kind of big trays up there for 160 rubles. So we have a nicely stocked refrigerator here. So cakes, and then yogurts, drinkable yogurts. Here is the extent of the meat section. So there's a butcher nearby, but some chicken in there, some sausages, and then some pilmeni. And yeah, there's also some bilini, which is kind of like pancakes that they're pre-cooked. You just put them on a little bit of a low heat on the frying pan and warm them up. And then here's some creams, sour creams, milk. Yeah, sour cream, 94 rubles. Milk and kefir. This is kefir, the one right here, 2.5, 82 rubles, 87. So yeah, I'm not really, of course I want to point out the prices for you. Just the fact that we're in a regional area. Pyaterochka does like to keep the same pricing across all of their stores. So where we're quite a distance from Moscow here, here's mayonnaise. It's good if you're going to do make some salads. Here's the fish, a little bit of salmon, not too much. And there's some caviar there, but no problems at all. Plenty of stuff in stock, no shortages. Actually, here's the butter. I think that's butter right there, or cheese. Yeah, so plenty of choices, not a worry with getting things. Oh, here's the other little frozen section with some pizzas, And even lasagna, frozen lasagna. I'm not sure they're a big seller out here in the where we are in Uzunovo, but you never know. There's canned salmon and fish. So you can get a pretty cheap can of salmon. Oh, this is actually like a tuna right there. Which is a little bit more frozen. What was I talking about? Frozen fruits, some frozen vegetables, and then shrimps and fish. Not huge sellers, but a lot of people really will go to get fresh fish or vegetables across the board here. It's pretty common. And then, sorry for spinning around. There's plenty of apples there. So again, this is kind of quite a regional area, so they'd rely on getting a delivery, I'd say every second day, depending on what kind of schedule they have here and how busy it is. Here's all of the canned vegetables, some pickled vegetables, some avocados. No, what are these? I don't remember the name. I don't like them. I forgot the name of them though. Let me know. Sorry. And some seeds and dried fruits. My wife likes these. Coffee section. Coffee's gone up a little bit in price, I'll be very honest, compared to what we were paying 3 months ago. But you can see all these orange tickets. So these are all the weekly specials. So, and Pyaterochka really like to rotate out their specials. You can see some new cola and Fanta coming in here, which is nice. Need to grab some to take back to the house with me. And here's all of the hams and salamis. So yeah, plenty of choices. Nice and full for a regional supermarket. And then just for the guys here, there's the beer section. So these are mostly all the imported beers here, which see Corona right there, Beck's, Stella. So yeah, lots of imported beers. Actually, we'll kind of do the walk around the outside here. Here's the kids' baby food section. So yeah, so everybody that's around the world saying that there might be shortages and supply shortages, definitely not. Pretty much all of these are all made in Russia, so there is no worry about supplies. It's okay, no worries, no worries. Wait. Yeah, then there's nappies right here. So of course people that live locally would shop here, but then where people come just for a week like we've done, or for a few days or a weekend, they'll come and do some shopping. So a little bit of kitchen stuff if you don't have. And then, unusually these are always kind of towards the front, the bread section, but it's around the back here. So bread's very cheap here, 30 rubles for a loaf, 32 rubles. Some brown there, 41, 37. And these are what we tend to buy, these half loaves. So 35 rubles, 40, 60, 50 rubles. So it varies a little bit. Some more. There's a lot of bread for this store. My local shop doesn't have this many choices. There's some kind of pastries. And then some dry biscuits. If you like kind of a cracker style biscuits. They look like small bagels, but they're kind of dry biscuits. I don't really like them. They just make me thirsty. Here's the water section. So this is mostly still water and water with gas or bubbly water. So depends on what type you like. Here's the pastas. So yeah, if you're really hungry in Russia, this is the go-to right here. This is the basic noodles. Let's just put some hot water in that for 59 or 55 rubles. And you've got yourself a meal. There's a kind of little sachets in there. There's even a spoon in there. What more do you need? This one up here is a potato one, so you just add some water and stir it up, and you've got kind of like a potato puree kind of thing. Here's the pasta. Barilla is what we would tend to buy, so 100 rubles for a box of pasta. Most of them are under about 100 rubles. You can get some cheaper brands. They're not as tasty though. depending on which one you go for. So, and then this is the extent of the cola section now. So now that slowly there's less and less Coke and Pepsi products, this is the new kind of thing that I'm noticing here, cool cola. Hopefully you can see a resemblance. And then Fantola, but this has actually been around for quite a while, this one. Bubblegum flavor, I think it's more for the kids. But there's still Pepsi there. These are all the local kind of colas, if you want to call it. This is the one that I don't mind here, this cola with pine cone flavor, I think you call that. So yeah, there's the imported ones over here on the very end, the glass bottle ones, which taste really nice. I'm not a big Pepsi fan, but if I drink one, it would be that bottled one right there. Oh, here's the one right here. 109 rubles. That's exactly the price in Moscow. And plenty of orange juices, so depending on the brand. Again, you'll see most of the things that are on special tend to be picked over pretty quickly versus the non-special. So that's very normal in the supermarkets, right? So, and then this is different rices, or no, Gorecha is the I forget the name again, I'm sorry. I don't shop for everything in the store, so now if my friend Phil is watching this, have a look at how they do their build-outs here. They're these are called off-location stands, and they've just piled everything in there. But it's all kids' toys and stuff, so the kids don't mind digging through it. Here's all the breakfast cereals. So good amount of these are all locally made as well. I don't think there's even anything that's imported. Oh, popcorn. Actually, we have a microwave at the place where we're staying, so popcorn wouldn't be bad. So, and then this is baking section as well. So anyone wants to get any of the baking supplies and the gelatins and things like that. So yeah, this is a supermarket, obviously it's a smaller version, so you'll see everything reduced down a little bit, but olive oils, these are normal cooking oils. These are a little bit higher than they should be. I mean, really under 100 rubles, and that's actually quite a bit higher here, but you can get 107 there. And then more pasta, and then ketchup, and then all of the sachets for your like marinades and things like that. If you're going to put on the meats on the barbecue, and even in salads, in soups. Yeah, good choice of things. Where are we at here? Let's see, we'll catch these couple of aisles. It's nice and quiet now, so pretty much there's a bit of a rush between train arrivals. So there's a full liquor section in here as well, so plenty of wines. I mean, most wines here, I mean, actually everything I'm looking at here is it's between about 400 and 700 rubles. So it's not that expensive for some wine, really. Here's the vodkas. Not some big name ones. There's Ruski Standard here. This is well known worldwide. Ruski Standard, 800 rubles. And that's far cheaper than Australia, if I compare. And the spirit section is pretty much brandies. And then, yeah, pretty much all brandies right here. Oh, some gin right there. And then, some rum as well. Colonist rum. Imported from the Caribbean. I wonder which island it's from. And then here's my favorite section, the chocolate. An Alpine Gold here, it's 46 rubles. Oh, 43 for the one I like. This is my favorite one, so. And then Ilonka is kind of the tourist chocolate. So pretty much anyone that's ever coming to or from Russia, Ilonka is what everybody tends to buy over all the other choices in the store. There's Kinder chocolate down the bottom there. But yeah, even on special. And here's the kind of the goodies right here. Here's some caviar. They always have them refrigerated. It's not like they're locking them up. They just people want them chilled. Red caviar. Some black caviar. Большой, large. Big seller? Bestseller, okay. Understand. And then they have some other premium spirits back here. This is actually where they have their cigarettes as well here. Obviously, it's not that busy. They've got all the aisles open, so all the staff are kind of just gathered up here now because really between train lines here, between the train arrivals, the trains are about 2 or 3 hours apart. So there's really not too many people that live near here by the station. And everybody comes to their dachas and to their country houses. Here's all the energy drinks. And then chips. Yeah, Lay's chips. But these are Russian-made Lay's, but we know them very well internationally. Some dried fish. And here's another off location, but this one's emptied. Come on, what's going on? Oh, here's some imported beer. I was with friends last weekend from Denmark, and Carlsberg, where they live, was empty, and here it's stacked. So maybe, yeah, not everybody's drinking Carlsberg here. Yeah. And then some other beers here. So these are bigger bottles, so plastic containers. Cleaning section. Here's my wife's other favorite section. Yeah, the Glad aerosols. We all know these brands. These are very common worldwide. Fairy. Washing powders. Domestos. These have gone up a little bit in price. I mean, I won't hide the fact that prices have gone up. I mean, have they gone up a lot? I mean, not really. It's really kind of, a lot of people shop for very certain products. So, you know what I mean? Not everything affects you if you're not buying it, right? These are all the Russian beers right here on this section. What have we got? A couple more aisles. And then we've got the, is this kitchen roll or toilet? Oh, toilet roll right here. Ziwa is the one that we buy. And then there's some ladies' products right there. And then, yeah, toilet paper is, yeah, it's normal kind of prices. If you really, really can't afford, 12 rubles is the bare minimum for the, that's the sandpaper there. So if you have a bit of an itch, the sandpaper one is the go. And actually have a look at this. They've got a nicely stocked health and beauty, basically beauty section. Health and beauty is what we call it in Australia. That's what I was thinking, HB. Yeah, there's that's very strange, yeah? So we've got the toothbrushes, and then next to it is cat food. What's cat food doing next to toothbrushes? That's a little bit strange. But yeah, all the brands of toothpaste. And you can get here 100 rubles for Colgate. Colgate with pomegranate. How's that for a flavor? So yeah, one more aisle, I think. Sneak around the next one. They've got all the washing powders over here. It's on special as well. They're the Tide, Ariel. So yeah, all these orange tickets are the ones you kind of want to focus on if you want the promos and the specials. Here's some biscuits. These cocoa pies, I'm not a big fan, but they're big selling in Russia. We see so many people with these. Look at the mango flavored one right there. Milka chocolate. This is Nutella alternatives right there. And then, as always in all Russian supermarkets, is I call it this pick and mix. But you basically buy it by grams. Actually, there's even Chupa Chups right there. 78 rubles for 100 grams. So yeah, if you just want a small little bag of some candies, then this is the go. And then if you really want to treat your wife or Jeunet, you go here for some Raffaellos or Merci. So yeah, they've kind of got everything here. It's a little bit more compact than what some... This is actually about the same size as the one that I go to in Moscow, where we live in Moscow region. Mandarins, 69 rubles for a kilo, which is actually very cheap for mandarins. At the moment it is. Where we're staying here, bug spray is very popular because they've got a bit of a mosquito, especially now with the weather changing. yeah, we kind of hit this aisle over here, and here's some flour right there. Big lot of flour, and some Pepsi in the cola fridge. Hopefully the rep doesn't come and see that, because they won't be too happy. And here's ice cream, another one of our favorites. We have a magic bullet at home, so we like to do banana smoothies and strawberry smoothies with the ice cream. So plenty of choices for the kids and the adults. I think everyone likes ice cream, don't they? And here's the checkout, pretty straightforward. And then this is kind of maybe something that's a little bit unique to Russia here. They've got the grab-and-go bottle of vodka. So 134 rubles, so about $2 for a 250 ml of vodka. 85 rubles on the small one up the top there. If you want to, I don't know, light it up, I guess you would say. It's not the best vodka, but yeah, pretty much all classic snacks here. Skittles, Frutella, Kit Kat, all the ones that I know. So bubble gums. So yeah, I hope this has kind of proved a bit of a help. And of course now it's sort of emptier here, so it's easier to walk around. No one's bothering now that the next train's not for about 2 hours. And there's even some barbecue coals over there, and these are all ready for your for barbecues. And you've got the lighter fluid as well, so very nice. And then the register's right here. Okay everybody, so we're kind of done with the walk around here of Pyaterochka. Now, this is quite important because this is a Pyaterochka in a regional area of Russia. So this is 250 kilometers from Moscow. This is not close to where I live whatsoever. We've come out here for a week holiday, and I kind of needed to come and buy a couple of things because we've run out of some things at our country house. So I had to come and grab some things here. The only thing to get here was the train timetable runs 3 hours apart. So if I miss one, I'm here for another 3 hours. So no problems at all. I know where we are. So I'm going to have a bit of a walk around and explore, and I'll see you in another video. So this week is basically like country week for the channel. So I hope you like this kind of videos. I know this supermarket's pretty standard, but interesting to see, right? Out in the middle of nowhere, so to speak. And nice full stock supermarket. Okay everybody, thanks for watching. Thumbs up, comments, let me know what you think. Catch you later. Bye.